Well, hello there, and welcome to Annie's Sweet Tea and Biscuits. Annie and Peanut here. Well, come on in, and you might want to duck your head passing through that door, 'cause it looks to me like your hat's gotten a few sizes too small for your noggin lately. Sit down. I've been watching you strut up my porch like you own the boards beneath your feet and the air you're breathing. You've got that look in your eye, that I've got it all figured out look. Honey, that's the most dangerous look a soul can wear. We need to talk about that puffery in your chest because pride is a silent leak in a tire. You think you're rolling fine until you're sitting on the rim in the middle of nowhere. You see this table? It's sturdy because it knows its place. It doesn't try to be the stove, and it doesn't try to be the chandelier. It just holds what's put on it. But you're out here trying to be the judge, the jury, and the star of the show all at once. The law tells us that pride goes before destruction, and a haughty spirit before a fall. You're climbing up on a pedestal of your own making, forgetting that the higher you get on that high horse, the harder the ground feels when you eventually hit it. And believe me, you will hit it. Gravity and the truth don't make exceptions for nobody's ego. Around here, we don't do self-importance, and we surely don't do hogwash. The truth is, pride is just a fancy mask for a fearful heart. You're so busy trying to prove you're better, smarter, or holier than the next person that you've stopped growing altogether. You can't fill a cup that's already full of itself. You're closing your ears to correction and shutting your eyes to your own mess, because you're too proud to admit you're just as human and flawed as the rest of us. That ain't strength. That's just brittle vanity. You're one stiff wind away from shattering into 1,000 pieces. The law says to clothe yourself in humility. That means you realize every breath, every talent, and every biscuit on this plate is a gift, not an achievement. When you start thinking you're the source of your own sunshine, you're living in a crooked line. Humility ain't thinking less of yourself. It's thinking of yourself less. It's realizing that you're part of a much bigger map, and you aren't the one holding the pen. You need to get off that mountain of me and come back down to the valley where things actually grow. So, here is your truth for episode 10. I want you to find someone today that you've been looking down on. Maybe it's someone at work. Or maybe it's that neighbor you think is beneath you. I want you to go do something kind for him, and don't you dare tell a soul about it. Swallow that lump in your throat and admit when you're wrong. Apologize without a but at the end of it. Scrub that pride off your spirit until you can see the straight lines again. A heart that's puffed up is a heart that's about to pop. Now finish your tea, leave your ego at the door, and go be small enough for the truth to actually use you. Drink your tea, eat your biscuit, and prepare yourself, because the truth is coming to visit, and she don't knock twice. Remember, you are loved, you are whole, you are alive. I love you, and we'll talk to y'all later. Go make someone smile.